Am I the asshole for not wanting to sign a postnup after 20 years of marriage? I, 39 female, and my husband, 40 male, have been together for 25 years and married for 20 years. We don't have any children. We got together in high school and married soon after high school. I went to college and graduated with a business degree. I got a corporate job while he attended college and figured out what he wanted to do professionally. A few years after I started my corporate job, I had saved enough for a down payment on a house. I was able to save enough thanks to living with my in-laws for 3 years rent-free. I purchased the property, and since my husband didn't have any income, he was left out of the loan, and the bank asked him to sign a quitclaim deed. After 6 years in community college, my husband finally decided to quit college to focus on his freelance art career, which brought him some income. He also got a part-time job to help with his expenses. And when I say his expenses, it's mainly his gas, his spending, and his eating out. I've been the main provider for our home, paying the mortgage, the utilities, majority of our entertainment and traveling expenses, all of the pet expenses for 2 dogs and a cat, and groceries. He lost his part-time job during COVID, and during that time, he also had a back injury that pretty much disabled him from going back to work. So now, he solely relies on his freelance art, which is not always a reliable source of income. A few years ago, he inherited 2 properties from relatives. He wanted to build rental units on one of the property, but he didn't qualify for a loan. So I stepped in and co-signed for the loan to take out equity and use the money to build the property. He agreed to put me on the title since the loan would be under both our names. I helped him deal with the architect, the city hall to pull permits. I was heavily involved with pre-construction, but we agreed that he would deal with the contractor. Even then, he asked me to help deal with the contractor once in a while and go with him to the inspections. When the money from the loan ran out, I put in some money of my own funds to finish the project. My husband said he would pay me back, but 2 years later and I haven't gotten it all back yet. Prior to getting the loan, he asked if I would be willing to sign a document stating that I had no claim to the property. At the time, I didn't think much of it, but I hadn't realized how much involvement I would actually have in the property. After construction was completed, I was in charge of finding the property management company, and before that, I was the main contact for the rental posting while looking for tenants, since he said he didn't have the patience to deal with people. A couple years after the construction, he brought up the posting up again. After giving it some thought, while I agree that I don't have any claim to the property solely on his name, I do have claim to at least the addition we made in the second property. He says that I shouldn't have the benefit from his family inheritance. It makes me feel like trash that everything I did to help him build the units meant nothing. He says that me not signing a postnup make him not trust me. But a postnup was never an issue when he didn't have any property and all we had was the residence